jolly evening. Would you like to try a pizza mango pie with a side of a weekly Miles Edgeworth kissing appointment? Because if you do, then let's go ahead and get started.
Hi! Hey, everyone! Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hope you guys are all doing good today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Robbie, congratulations on being first. Hello. Luke, hiya, hey. Thank you so much for being here today. And Yazzie, I'm so happy to see you. And Not10, hello. Hope you're doing good today. And Osaf, hiya. And Robbie, thank you for the lurk. And Jenny, hello. Welcome in. It started. Yes, it has, Snowy. Welcome in. Did you guys think I was gonna forget about today's Miles Edgeworth kissing appointment? Of course not. But also, wow, I sound like I just woke up. It's because I literally have not talked at all today. You guys know why? Welcome in, Lyra. It's because if it wasn't obvious on social media, I spent the entire weekend just blazing through the entire Infinity Nikki MSQ. So I finished all the story that is currently available. Were you first to Kiro stream? Of course I was. I had to be. I literally had to wait for his stream to go live before I finished cleaning dishes. I love that for you. Thank you. Yay! Yeah, no, I was playing Infinity Nikki all weekend. Do I still have the VODs on the channel? I said I wasn't gonna archive them, and I think I might have lied. I think I might actually want to go through the story with you guys because the story is like really good. Okay, I still have them, but I have to stitch them together because the stream got cut off again. So I have to get that set up, but wow. What a great game. It's a really good game. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. There's still going to be more. I don't think there's going to be like any new story stuff for a good while. So the goal hopefully is to play that with you guys on stream. And then by the time new content comes out, I can just play it on stream with you guys because I really enjoyed it. It's really good. But that's not what we're playing today. Today we're playing Edgeworth Investment. Oh my god, let me drink some water. I really just sound like I just woke up. Today we're playing Edgeworth Investigations. Thank you to everyone that showed up to Junkin's stream earlier this week. We were playing through all of Case 4 together. Except that we did the entire case on his channel. So it took a lot of energy out of me because it was like Friday night. We started at like 6 p.m. my time, and then we finished at like 2:30 a.m. And I was like, oh, okay. I had a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. But thankfully today we're only doing like the middle section of this case because I know that the final section is going to be a lot longer. So we'll see how that goes. But I've learned some previous Nikki game lore. I don't know anything about Infinity, but the game sounds great. The game is crazy. That's the thing. I knew that the Nikki universe was crazy, but like the whiplash, because I don't know. I set myself up for this. I had the expectation that it was just gonna be a hee haha whatever game, and I absolutely learned very quickly that it is not a hee haha game. It is, you will be cute and you will be cozy and you will be comforting, but there will be death, there will be crying, there will be tears, there will be drama, and most importantly, there will be lesbians. It's really good, guys. If you are able to play it for yourself, do it. If not, I'll try and stream it. I might add it to the schedule this week just so that we can try to commit to playing it because it's really good. I really enjoyed it. Edgeworth Top Simulator. I don't know about that one, Shay. The lore for the Nikki games is absolutely insane. See, the thing is, I breezed through, well, not really breezed because it's actually really hard. There's like the style challenges and stuff in the main story. And like, there's like checks you need to do that are based on like, you know, your clothes and if you're leveling them or not. and I was like scraping bottom of the barrel, and I had a full 5-star gacha set. I had a full 5-star gacha set, and I was struggling. So I don't know how we're gonna do it on stream if I use the alt account, but I want to play the story with you guys. It's really good, so we'll cross that bridge when we get there. The ads for the Nikki games before Infinity are so out of pocket. Really? 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 Wow. You know, watching people stream it, making my FOMO a little bit better. It's really cute. It's really cute. I also I splurged. I put shmoney in. I paid for the battle pass, so my Momo looks really cute with his like the Greek style cape. But we'll go over that the next time we play that game together. I don't want this stream to be about Nikki. It's about Edgeworth. But I hope you guys had a great weekend. Nothing too crazy for this check-in question. Just let me know how your weekend was. Otherwise, if you guys want to sit back and relax, let's go ahead and wait. Not log onto the game. Just get into it. Oh my God! Wait, we're starting with Lang. That's right. Oh my God, we're starting with Lang. My weekend, it was mostly me sick. No! Can we get some light sticks? As tradition for the start of the stream, can we get some light sticks and send some good energy to everyone that needs it here? March 14th, 7:44 p.m. Theatrum Neutralis, lobby. Count off! One! Shifu! 99 callouts. So all 99 members are most likely here and accounted for, sir. Hi. Hi. Hi, Misaki. Welcome in. Hey, you. Yeah, you. The second number one from my right. Sir! Yes, sir! Here. A birthday present for you. What? Huh? Shifu! I didn't know you knew all of our birthdays. What a kind heart you have. Shifu, you're more of a man than we'll ever be, sir. I'm really sorry, but it's not my birthday. Oh my God, you know what? Okay, going back to Nikki for just 1 second. I have to say, I'm so annoying, and I've learned that streaming has just been so ingrained in my muscle memory, because while I was playing Infinity Nikki, every time something crazy happened, even though I knew I wasn't streaming, my hand instinctually went for, and I was vine booming myself. I was like, oh my God! And no one was watching! This is my life now. This is my muscle memory. Welcome in, Angora. My weekend started out bad because it's just holiday rush for work. Sunday's been so good because I'm catching up on ZZZ. Oh, I hope it's been well. I hope if you're trying to get lighter, I hope you got him. I didn't get him, so I'm not talking to the game right now. TVH, it's kind of rad. Why not do your own incidental soundtracks? I was just like, damn, I'm really hitting my soundboard. Even if I'm not streaming, that's how annoying I am in real life now. Do you guys have any other like Vine Boom-esque sound effects? Because I know that Fawn's been using like the Vogue, like it's almost like a Vine Boom, but it's like for voguing. But if anyone has any other sound effects to that sort of nature, let me know so I can update my repertoire of being annoying. My weekend's been all right. Today I've been feeling, oh my God, everyone's getting sick, guys. Please, please, please make sure you take your vitamin C's. Take care of yourself. Where's my vitamin C? I have right here. I'm gonna take tomorrow morning. Hi, Maddie. Welcome in. I sometimes ask chat for their ideas, so I'm just wondering idly to myself about something. I got lighter and weapon 1 to 50/50 on both with only 40 summons. Congratulations. I haven't been logging in, so like I don't have any rolls, and when I do roll, I don't get him, so I'm sad. But it's not my birthday. I
Langsa says, a cub who disrespects others soon feels the disciplinary bite of an elder. That present isn't for you. It's for your younger brother's wife's younger brother. Tell him I said hi, and happy birthday, won't you?
Yes, sir!
Shifu, I can't believe you remember that much about each of us. Shifu, I'm so moved that I can't stop crying.
That's me when I was playing Infinity Nikki. Thank you for the lurk, Shoujo. I've been making lots of salads that happen to have lots of citrus juice in them. Is that a bad thing? That sounds really, like, flavorful. Straight BBC Sherlock. Irene is such a pop, not even a flop. Oh my gosh, good luck. I remember when I had a BBC Sherlock phase.
I should probably leave them to their alone time. All right, meeting's over. Everyone, head for your posts. Dismissed!
Sir! Oh, that's how you're getting your vitamin C. They got it, understood. Oh my god, speaking of fighting games, I want to get Tekken because they announced Clive, and they also announced that Clive has a shirtless option. Should I add Tekken? Wait, let me go add Tekken to my throne. I don't use throne, but if someone feels generous enough to gift Tekken for Christmas. Wait, ooh. Wait. Should I get Tekken for PlayStation or should I get it for Steam? I don't know if my computer could handle Tekken for Steam. How much is Tekken on Steam? Oh, wait, 30% off? Oh. I just want Clive. Wait. Is it cheaper on Amazon? Is the PS5 version on sale as well? Tekken 8 PS5. No, not Street Fighter 6. Is Tekken 8 not on PS5? Is Tekken not on PS5? I could have... Oh, it's just not on sale. Amazon Launch Edition. There's no offer for it. What? Oh, it really isn't on Amazon. It's only at Stop. Okay, well, I guess I'm not playing Tekken then. Oh. Here, let me add the Steam version onto Throne then. Okay, anyways. Welcome in, KK. I come in, I see chest. God, I love this stream. Like, Clive, Find the Flame, Final Fantasy Clive. Yes, they announced him for Tekken. But yeah. It's been a hot minute since I've seen it. Well, didn't Noctis literally get into Tekken 7?
Yo, were you guys there the whole time? I got a call from Shina, and she's already filled me. Sounds like you're out to get in my way again. I have absolutely no intention of interrupting your investigation. I simply request that you grant me permission to investigate the Alabastian embassy. And what if I say no?
Objection!
Agent Lang, this man is my subordinate. As I've received permission from the ambassador, he is to be extended the same rights.
Sorry, sister, but it's not that simple. Alabasta has the strictest immigration regulations in the world. Or didn't you know? Even among my elite men, only half of them were admitted into the country. Besides, any more cooks in the kitchen and we might spoil the soup. You get what I mean?
How dare you make assumptions!
Don't take this the wrong way, but I thought I was in charge of the Alabast, Miss Von Karma. Look, try to understand, okay? Things over in Alabast are a bit of a mess right now. What do you mean by a bit of a mess? No one told you? We had an incident in Alabast as well. This is what we call a decision based on the investigation, Mr. Prosecutor.
Look, Wolfie, just let us in already!
Hold it!
He said he can be, yeah, Clive can be shirtless.
Is there a problem here, Agent Lang?
Not really. Just having a discussion about whether or not to let these guys in.
Ambassador Alba, I ask that you please allow these people to join the investigation.
Having a debate because of my country. I'm terribly sorry for placing you good people in that kind of situation. Welcome in, Blue Moss. They should allow one fuck in each... Oh,
We saved the F word for beloved Rapture.
it's all because I lack the strength to govern well.
Please, it is nothing of the sort, Ambassador.
You weakling! Cougar, Quercus, curse your frailty and inability to effect change in your country.
What are you?
The thing is, investigations conducted in my country have been under Agent Lang. And it is my judgment that in order to minimize disruption in the investigation, I should leave everything up to Agent Lang.
There, you see?
Oh, no way!
Hold it!
Ambassador Alba, I ask you please reconsider letting them into Alabast.
What's that?
My very own secretary has been murdered in the Babahlese embassy. And he was apparently caught up in some very shady dealings completely unbeknownst to me. So I ask for your cooperation in our investigation. These aren't much, but I hope they can cover your travel expenses to Babahl someday. All right, I get it. Even if you beg Ambassador Alba, I still have to give the final okay anyway.
Oh, right! You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? We're in!
Not so fast, my little crow girl. You're still a witness in the Babahl murder. So I'd like you to please stay in the Republic of Babahl. Detective Gumshoe, please take good care of Kay for me. Yes, sir! Sounds good to me. The fewer troublemakers, the better.
Oh, Rasmus and Raspberry.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes?
So I wanted to ask for a while now, but... that lady over there, is she who I think she is?
Ah, that's right. I didn't introduce the two of you yet.
Franziska von Karma, the prosecutorial prodigy. It's nice to see you again. Oh, I knew it! You're the whip lady! You may address me as Miss von Karma. Miss von Karma, I leave the investigation of Alabast in your hands! Thanks. Rest assured, I will outsmart both the smuggling ring and the Yatagarasu.
The smuggling ring, huh? Perhaps I should ask Francis.
Oh my god, wait, hold on. I just realized my gain was up all this time from when I was streaming with Janka. Okay. Can you guys still hear me fine? Are the audio levels okay-ish now? I'm not peaking as much, am I?
Perhaps I should ask Francisca a bit more about that then before I head into Alabast. Oh, I mustn't forget to thank Ambassador Paleno for all that he's done for me.
It's good, thank you. Wow, I didn't do any warming up today. I feel it in, like, my throat. Let's go say hi to Dick. Everyone say hi, Dick.
Detective Gumshoe, I'm counting on you to keep Kay safe.
Yes, sir. You leave everything to me, sir.
And don't worry, I'll take good care of Gummy for you, too.
We'll go investigate into the Babahl side of things together. Right, Kate?
That's right, Gummy.
All they're missing is the last stooge. That's me, I'm the last stooge.
Okay.
I'm glad you were not hurt, but please refrain from such recklessness, alright? What if you had run into the Yatagarasu? You could have been killed.
Sorry to make you worry like that. I'll be more careful from now on.
Good girl. It's good to conduct some self-reflection every once in a while.
It's funny, you know, when I talk with you, Mr. Edgeworth. It's like I'm talking with my father.
Is that so? I really seem that old to her.
Yes.
Ambassador Palena, I am in your debt.
No, it's nothing. Because it's about all I can do for you, I'm afraid. I only ask that you please bring Manny's killer to justice.
I will, Ambassador. On my honor.
Wow, you're sensational. You've really piqued my curiosity. I know they aren't much, but know that I'm giving them to you wholeheartedly.
No, it's quite all right.
Oh, well, how about this then?
And what exactly is it?
It's fountain pen ink. How much do you guys want to bet that this guy's the killer? Known as Babahl's ink, it's made exclusively in Babahl.
So this is Babahl's ink.
We make it from witch crystal oil, which is mined through our mineral mines. Please accept this ink, one dip of your fountain pen in this, and you can write for hours in your organizer.
How fortunate for me. The ink in my pen just happened to have run out. I gladly accept your gracious gift.
100 midgetillion channel points. Now you can't be wasting those because who knows when the next GPL might be. Great! Wonderful! I guarantee to you that writing with our ink is an unforgettable experience. And since we don't export it, if you run out, you're always welcome to come and visit our fair nation.
Talk about cornering the customer along with the market. You've made so much progress in your investigation in such a short period of time. It's truly amazing.
Agent Hicks, whose help I requested, was cut down before he completed his task.
Justice for Troy.
There's no room for further failure in my perfect investigation.
In spite of that, I believe you were able to obtain some insight into the ring, correct?
It was nothing. I simply made some deductions based on the smuggled item I was following.
You mean the Babahl's ink? But why are there restrictions on the export of Babahl's ink to begin with?
That's classified Interpol in for...
Hold it! Francisca, as your subordinate, I'm part of your investigation now. Don't you think it would be beneficial if I was as well informed as you?
Point taken. Very well, I'll fill you in. Recently, we discovered some very well-made counterfeit bills circulating in Zhengfa.
Counterfeit bills?
Yes, as you may have deduced. The counterfeits are being made with Babahl's special Babahl's ink. And it's virtually impossible to distinguish bills made with Babahl's ink from real ones. Thus, it was only natural for Interpol to keep an eye on the Republic of Babahl.
That's where this document comes into play, correct?
Correct. Mr. Cochin was smuggling large amounts of Babahli's ink. Furthermore, he was charged with running the embassy's printing equipment. That's all the evidence I need to know that he was the head of the smuggling ring. However, there remains one tiny problem.
Let me guess. You still have yet to find the counterfeit bills or the smuggled ink?
Yes, and while we're listing things, I might as well add the counterfeit plates to the pile. Since we haven't been able to locate any of these items in the Babahli's embassy. We're looking into the Alabastian embassy next. It doesn't matter where they're hidden, mark my words, I will find them.
So all the evidence, basically.
Well then, shall we get going? What's wrong, Kay?
I didn't get permission to enter Alabast. So we're going to gather whatever info we can over on the Babahli site, okay?
All right, I'm counting on you two.
Right, and I'm counting on you and Miss Von Karma to sniff out clues in Alabast. Oh, and Mr. Edgeworth, if you happen to come across my phony, you let me know, okay? If you tell me, I'll rush on over straight away no matter where you are.
I'll let you know when the time comes. March 14th, 8:17 p.m. Alabastian Embassy. Ambassador's office.
I was so taken aback by the message. I couldn't read anymore. We'll give in Masvius. Thank you for the kind words. Can we give Masvius a warm welcome for being new here in the chat?
What do you think you're doing to my subordinate?
You're...
Oh no.
Yeah! Edgy! Oh, thank the heavens you're here! I'm in a really, really big pickle, your lordship! The raven! It appeared, poof! And then disappeared, swoosh! And though I'm the steel samurai, my sword, it... I'm so confused. I don't know what anything means anymore.
Who is this fruitcake?
Francisca, this is like the one male character in the Ace Attorney franchise you can't call that.
Huh, I'm Larry of the House of Butts, married man of Neo Old Tokyo, milady.
Now I remember. This person is one of your friends, isn't he, Miles?
Yes, frighteningly enough, he is. Hey, what's up with that answer, dude? Your best bud is in a bind, and you act like it's no big deal, dude. What sort of bind are we talking about here, dude? The suspect kind! I accidentally became a suspect in a murder! I see. That is quite the bind.
I was like, when does Larry get added to the profile?
Not that we're in the least bit surprised.
Yes, I pretty much expected this news.
Sadly, his fit is showing off his muscles pretty. Osaf, no! Osaf, listen. Does anyone here actually express attraction to Larry? Like, I just want to see some honesty here. You know who he kind of looks like now that I look at it? Like with his goatee and like his, not really his hair, but his goatee and his silhouette. He kind of reminds me of Junpei. It's the one canonical straight character ever.
from the instant I saw this unlucky face. His name is Larry Butts. I've known him since grade school. For as long as I've known him, he's been the world's largest source of Troubble, with a capital T.
Hey, what kind of introduction's that?
You're so mean, Edgy.
If you're not careful, you might find your tiny number of friends go down by one, dude.
Oh, you know what? You know what makes me even more mad about this? The fact that the circumstances of the plot make it so that Gumshoe is not here, so my crack theory about Larry and Gumshoe hooking up can never happen.
That was uncalled for. Besides, you're... Wait, hold on.
Larry? It was you? You're the one who wrote my Steel Samurai autograph?
Oh, you didn't notice earlier? I even winked at you through my headpiece, dude.
What's going on? And why are you beet red?
Oh no. Oh no. I have to hear the details of this crack theory. I have this like fan fiction I've made up in my head where one day Larry is so heartbroken from like a breakup and he goes to the bar and he's like just trying to drink out his sorrows, and then he's sitting next to this guy who's like also just like down on his luck, and then they like bond over their poor luck, and that guy happens to be Gumshoe, and then Gumshoe's like or Larry's like, oh, man, dude, I don't even have a place to go to, dude. I'm getting kicked out of my girlfriend's place. Gumshoe's like,
well, hey, pal, why don't you come over to my place?
then Larry goes over to Gumshoe's place, and then they find out that they're perfect for each other.
Sorry, but could you not speak to me right now?
And there was only one bed. Exactly, it's Gumshoe's house. He can't afford a bed. He can't afford a couch.
Hold it! Oh, sorry. Am I interrupting your comical yet melodramatic play? So this is the incident you mentioned earlier. Mr. Prosecutor, this man, this childhood friend of yours, is our prime suspect. Of what, you ask?
Man is a single twin mattress on the floor and a single crate that's once used for oranges. Exactly.
Of the murder of the man who had snuck into...
Wait, what?
Of the murder of a man who had snuck into this embassy. Mask for Mask 2. Mask for Mask 2.
Oh!
Only Larry could get himself into yet another mess as fine as this. But no matter what the facts seem to say, Larry's not the type to commit murder. Still, it's a rather daunting stroke of misfortune I've struck. I have to prove that Larry Butts is innocent of all wrongdoing.
Shifu, we've identified the victim.
It better not be Ron D-Light. Oh my god.
Good work. I'll take that report now. Agent Lang, would you mind if I took a peek at it as well? What did I tell you, Mr. Prosecutor? Don't get in my way. There's only enough flesh here to feed one wolf. And that one is me. So no, you may not take a peek. But, Agent Lang, hold it! Oh!
Agent Lang, will you allow an investigator such as myself to take a look? Ah, yes.
Of course. You let the detective see the file. You're Detective Bad!
You're the prosecutor, Mr. Edgeworth, right? Fancy meeting you here,
Detective?
You weren't expecting me. Ever since that day 7 years ago, I've chased after the Yatagarasu, non-stop. I even pressured Interpol into keeping me in the loop, in case a card was ever found.
What incredible dedication to the case.
Lang's got a fighting game outfit. I'd main him, and maybe that's why I'm attracted to him. I don't know. Who's this hottie? Were you not here for the last case, Osaf?
Detective Bad knows the Yatagarasu's MO very well. And his passion for the chase hasn't died down these 7 long years. It's something I can respect. But Detective Bad, I must ask you, are you gonna make an ally out of this prosecutor?
My only goal is to arrest the Yatagarasu. If you can get to the bottom of this case, then I'm willing to share info with you. I am in your debt, Detective
Bad.
I've been somehow conveniently very busy for every Ace Attorney stream. Oh, so you don't want to be a friend? I'm kidding. No, yeah, I mean, it's also kind of weird playing Ace Attorney at night today, especially because it's a little bit later than I usually start. But I'm glad that you guys came out anyways. Thank you.
About the murder of Mask for Mask 2. Would you be willing to fill me in on a few of the details?
When the Yatagarasu showed up, Agent Lang and I took ourselves off guard duty and put ourselves in charge of directing things at this crime scene.
Wait, there's like a reverb to this voice, right? Wait, let me see if I can turn it off.
Hello? Testing. And put ourselves in charge.
Oh, wait.
That's my voice.
That's my voice.
No, testing.
Testing.
Okay, yeah, I guess we have to have reverb with it. Okay. Osaf setting up their alibi so they couldn't be a murderer for any of those cases.
And put ourselves in charge of directing things at this crime scene. Taking advantage of the chaos. Welcome in, Tsukino.
Yeah, it is the trivia murder. No, actually, the trivia murder party voice, it's more like this one.
You're gonna die. Mask for Mask 2. He broke into this embassy. Probably to steal some treasure or another. And I suppose he lost
His life when he was forced to fight someone else in this room? Why exactly was that man placed under arrest, Detective?
that samurai. He was born looking suspicious.
But not for the reasons you suspect, I assure you. As you can plainly see, he is completely harmless.
Well, it was just a random guess. It's not like he's actually under arrest. Tonight, here at the Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador Alba was to give a commemorative speech. And that's when the Yatagarasu showed. But keep in mind, the Yatagarasu isn't who I'm talking about right now. Those seats, with the guests who've been called to sit in them, were empty. The no-show.
Who was it that failed to take their seat?
I'm innocent, I promise. I'm only guilty of being a simp. The worst crime. Oh. Am I going to jail? Are they taking me away for loving with all my heart? Before Christmas? No, I promise, I'm innocent, I'm innocent, please. No. Gumshoe arrests you but falls in love and helps you escape. I don't think he'd help me escape. I don't think he's smart enough to help me escape, but I love the falls in love with me part. Who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu! It's Clefairy! Ah! The I in simp stands for innocent. Gumshoe would arrest us, fall in love, and totally testify against us anyways. You have to remember, in the main games, Gumshoe's kind of like an antagonist because you have, like, he's testifying and, like, saying that our clients are the bad guys.
A no-show. Who was it that failed to take their seat?
The Steel Samurai. Until the speech was to begin, each member of the entire Steel Samurai family was to wait in a separate room. However, for some weird reason, that man was spotted in a different location than his assigned room at that time.
It's because he was trying to hit on a girl, dude.
And where was he?
Is he in his underwear?
He was on his roof, with one of his legs down a chimney.
Wait, almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas? What the butts? That's a good one.
That chimney leads directly into these...
Larry Butts, you've really outdone yourself this time. What were you thinking? In any case, I believe it's high time for me to start my investigation. Alabastian Embassy, Ambassador's Office.
Looks more like just shorts. The way that no one here wants to sexualize Larry. Thank you so much, Saucy Plebeian. Welcome in.
There was the exact same statue sitting in that Babahl's office as we examined.
It's the prejudiced statue. It was the national treasure of the Principality of Kotopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that this one of the two, is a replica. But both Alabast and Babahl claim to have the real thing.
What an incredibly childish fight to have.
The L in Larry stands for less sexualization, please. He was...
I guess you're gonna miss out on the panty raid.
He couldn't get the bruh. Those have to be shorts because Larry's the type of guy to have those hard boxers. Larry would totally be like Vincent Brooks and Catherine. It's a wait. You already have prejudiced. Oh wait. No, that's new text. That's new text.
It's a prejudiced statue. There was one of these on the Babahl side as well.
I hear it's very valuable and made of pure gold. It was the national treasure of Kotopia. There was only one of these statues, meaning that one of the two is a replica. Wait, we read this already.
There was almost the same exact wall mount with the knives on the Babahl side. I can't see any of the details from this distance. The counterpart to the Babahl's butterfly is the Alabastian flower.
The butterfly and the flower. They're both lovely things. But we can interpret this to mean that the Alabast provides honey to Babahl.
Shunny? that was not meant to be like that.
Francisca, can't you come up with a more meaningful or profound comment?
Very well then. Let's hear what sort of profound comments you can come up with.
Well, flowers cannot survive without the butterflies that spread their pollen. And butterflies cannot live without the nectar that flowers provide. If either one were to disappear from the equation, neither would survive. How was that, Miss Von Karma?
Your explanation took so long that I nearly fell asleep. Well, let's continue the investigation.
Francisca, why can't you just admit that I had something there?
You did some investigating over in the Babahl's embassy too, right? I did. Is there a problem? Langte says, a wolf who aims to hunt for 2 rabbits at once? I believe the idiom you require is, he who runs after 2 hares will catch neither. A real wolf can catch both. I see. So what you're trying to say, seeing as what are you trying to say, seeing as how I am currently handling 2 cases? Suit yourself. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Can they make out, and can I be in between them, and can Phoenix also be there, and can I also make out with him too? Can we all be making out?
No matter how hard you try, you'll never be a necessity in our Shifu's investigation.
Is that a fact? But no matter how good he is, he's bound to overlook something.
If you insult our Shifu, then prepare to be punished.
Oh? And how exactly would you punish us, huh?
Every investigator under Shifu's command will work to disrupt your investigation.
Vindictive much.
Man, I miss not having to do every voice. When I was playing this with Janken, he was taking like half the voices, and I was like, wow, this is what it feels like to not be so tired. Oh, so the flavor text is the same.
There are some weapons on display in this one. A crossbow, and under that, a set of knives bearing a flower motif. They must be the counterparts of the Babahl's knives, which means that the blades inside these scabbards would match the blade that was used to kill Mr. Cochin.
Ooh! Wait, hold on, I want to talk to Larry first. Damn, Osaf was right. You can kind of see his muscles in this suit.
Larry, there are a few things I need to ask you about.
Hey, how about that? I've got a few things I gotta ask you, too.
What is it?
It's like, both you and him. How is it that the two of you always manage to have some cute or hot girl by your side? And Francie, what about that promise you made to me, girl?
I was gonna say, dude, she's gonna be pissed.
Promise? What promise?
The one where you said you'd model for my next book, Francie's Whippity Whip Trip? Yo!
I made no such promise!
Ever since grade school, we'd had a certain saying about Larry. When something smells, it's usually the butts. One needs to look no further than this man to find the king of troublemakers.
You can see his muscles. That should be Phoenix or Gumshoe or Lang or literally any other man. The one time they're giving it and we don't want it. His eyes also don't have any pupils.
As I recall, aren't you calling yourself Loris Donim now?
That's Donim! Loris Donim! Get that straight in your head, Edgy!
I don't think you could realize that Edgeworth cannot get anything straight in his head.
Ow, 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 ow!
You're a sad one, Mr. Butts. You really are ill-starred.
Let's all blame Larry that we haven't got a new mainline game in a while. Ace Attorney Larry Butts. Ace Artiste Larry Butts.
Now I remember. You're that rude, pale imitation of a real artist.
No, you got it all wrong. I gave up on that whole Loris business. Besides, when Banjolina left me in my heart in pieces, that's when Mindy walked into my life, dude.
Larry Butts, the man under the steel samurai mask. A friend. The suspect in the Damask 2 case.
Damn, I'm so attracted to him.
she's been so good to me that I wanted to help her in some way, dude. I figured I could have done that through this Steel Samurai outfit.
Your inane blathering makes less and less sense each time we meet.
I believe he's saying that he picked up this part-time job as a Steel Samurai so that he may attempt to capture the heart of the actress who plays the Pink Princess.
I knew it!
For your trouble.
For my trouble! Thank you for the biddy to make me go through Larry Butts, Gabo Gabo. And for the first time chat, can we welcome Gabo in for being new here? I do like that Edgeworth and Phoenix know this guy and both like, yeah, that's Larry for you. It's cute that they still say in the flavor text that he's their friend, even if he's so annoyed by him. Like they still call him a friend, you know? Like that's actual true bestie behavior.
You got it. I knew you'd know what I meant, Edgy. Not really. It's not so much as I understood. A simple deduction based on your usual modus operandi, Larry.
Oops. Like, look at his sprite here. I feel like if you covered, wait, what if I did, wait, hold on. If I covered like the top part of his hair, isn't this just Junpei? Is that not just Junpei Iori, Ace Defective?
Larry, I'd like you to confess right now to everything that you did tonight.
Confess? Hey, don't tell me you suspect me too, dude.
Nonsense. I don't believe you have the mental acuity needed to plan and execute a murder. However, we're talking about you here, so I find it hard to believe that nothing happened. The past experience has taught me that you are always at the center of some insane event.
Edgy, how can you be so mean stabbing me with your words like that, dude?
Unfortunately, I don't have the time to search out a key to unlock your heart this time. So I suggest that you cooperate and tell me what you know.
Okay, I get it.
That's right! Oh my god! They're so good at referencing past games in this game. Because Edgeworth, remember, if you guys remember, at the end of Trials and Tribulations, Phoenix is out cold because he falls off that cliff, right? So Edgeworth takes over as the defendant, or as the defense attorney, and he takes the Magatama and uses it to unlock Larry's psyche locks. I want to replay Trials and Tribulations now.
Okay, I get it. Just stop Frenzy from whipping me from behind, dude. So, I guess you know what I did, right, Edgy?
I can't even begin to imagine. However, I imagine that whatever you were up to was probably beyond my imagination. So you will tell me what exactly you did, Larry.
No, not yet, Edgy. It'll take more than that to loosen my lips, dude. A lot more!
Confess! Now!
Okay, well, I was up on the roof.
And why exactly were you up there?
Oh, you know, that wintry custom and a legendary hero.
Legendary.
Hero?
Santa Claus!
Santa. When did this case take place again? Is it December? I guess I'll never know.
Claus?
I wanted to do that thing he does, so I climbed up to one of the chimneys. But when I got there, there was smoke pouring out of the chimney.
And?
Well, I couldn't go down the chimney with smoke coming up, right? So I gave up.
Larry, you do realize that Santa Claus does not exist, right?
Of course I know! I did graduate from junior high, you know.
And you should also understand this. If Santa was real, You would be the biggest unlawful trespasser in history.
Aw, crud!
It is your attempt to imitate Santa that has landed you as a prime suspect in this murder.
Come on, man! What's so wrong with pretending to be Santa?
Let's start with the fact that it will be the Ides of March in a matter of hours. Santa only visits homes on December 24th. That's in December, you nitwit!
No! Hey, wait a second! We're not in court, dude! Oh, hey, it's the Steel Samurai!
I want you to answer this for me, Larry, and depending on the answer, I may let you live. The Steel Samurai that was up there on the stage, was that really you?
Yup, sure was.
Larry! You! Steel Samurai, Sushi Slash! I was moved by the performance of this man? This completely useless, worthless bum! Fear I may never recover from this.
Edgeworth really thought
Talented, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique, completely not ever been done before, unafraid to reference or not reference, put it in a blender, shit on it, vomit on it, eat it, give birth to it.
Knives adorned with flowers are displayed here. I suspect that these are the counterparts to the Babahl's knives.
didn't we? Oh, oops.
The blades of these knives should match the blade of the knife that killed Mr. Cochin. What? One of the knives is missing its blade. Let's see if the two pieces, the blade and handle, fit each other.
It would appear that they fit together quite well, almost seamlessly.
Then this means that an alabastrian knife did find its way into Babahl. But how? Why is there a weapon on display in a place like this?
I wonder why there are no whips on display here,
It's the Steel Samurai's primary weapon, the samurai spear.
Isn't it awesome, dude? I totally fell for this thing. It's sleek and shiny, just like my heart. It comes at you like whoosh. And when you hold it, it's like you want to live life like BAM!
You do well to watch what you say, Larry. Although it's just as Larry says, the spear is quite the symbol of valor. However, speaking of spears,
Oh, yeah.
aren't you supposed to use them by thrusting the point straight into your opponent? I'm not entirely convinced this spear is up to the task.
You will be.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Edgy? You're just staring off into the distance, dude. Oh, I get it. Tell you what, I'll tell the studio to, make you one, okay? But this one's mine.
Did I say anything about wanting one? Maybe I can shut him up if I show him the piece of evidence that will point something out about the spear.
That was a hint. No? Okay. Wait, what was the thing we had to show him?
Whippity, whippity, wobbity boobies, dude.
Damn it.
No, come on, dude. Let me skip. Let me skip. Let me skip. Would you guys, like, love me if I talk like a dude bro all the time, dude?
Oh, wait. I want to show him the badge. Oh, he doesn't care? Damn it.
There was a grandfather clock just like this one earlier in the Babahl's embassy. You know, symmetry is a fine thing, but their interior design really suffers for it.
Really? I think this clock actually fits the decor of this room quite well.
I suppose the wood does suit the all-natural atmosphere of this room.
Its design and the material is made of strike a good balance of the plants.
Hey, you two! Now's not the time to be talking about interior decorating, you know. It's not like we're playing like The Sims or Animal Crossing, dude. Hurry up and save me!
Be quiet! Ah! This is all a part of my elite investigation. All you need to do is be quiet and watch.
Actually, I do believe Larry has a point for once.
Larry's the guy who asks,
Would you still love me if I was a worm, dude? Would you guys love me if I was a worm? And also a dude bro? So this is the victim. For Mask the Second.
What is with his gaudy outfit?
You don't know about Mask for Mask? Well, sweetie, I guess you wouldn't know because there's an app we use called Grindr. But a few months ago, this thief caused a lot of havoc on the population of Grindr.
So this thief is separate from the Atagaras.
I thought they were for a while, because their MO and targets were different. Mask likes high-value trinkets and jewels, and being gaudy is his signature. Gumshoe was in charge of that investigation, so he'd know more about Mask for Mask.
That's all right. All I'd probably
Probably hear are tales of his failure anyways.
You haven't changed a bit, I see.
Larry would also do the
Close your eyes. That's my world without you, bro.
oh, actually, that's like a really good comment, Evil. Welcome in.
In any case, let's get started here, shall we? So this is the murder weapon in this case.
There's blood on the blade. It's a rather sweeping sword, isn't it?
What did you expect? It's the Steel Samurai's daddy's second weapon. I only call it his secondary because although he uses his sword in most of his battles, it's his trusty samurai spear that he turns to in a real fight.
You sure know quite a bit about the Steel Samurai.
It's only because I saw the stage show.
Wait, what?
That's only because I saw the stage show earlier. The owner of this sword is the Steel Samurai, or in other words, Larry. I should probably ask him about it, as detrimental as it is to proving him innocent.
Well, but also this blade is like super curved. It doesn't look like it could actually kill. Wait, how do I hide this? Yeah, like look at the blade.
There's not a single shred of fashion sense in Mask for Mask's costume.
Well, at least I can appreciate the great effort he must put into making it.
You two don't know? You can buy this costume almost anywhere now. It's being sold.
Since when?
Since around New Year's, the streets are practically flooded with them. Turns out Mask for Mask is a lot more popular than I thought he'd be.
I can't believe that foolish
Fool who dresses in fool's clothing to act foolishly.
We got your point about Three Foolish's back, Francisca. What is he holding? Looks like a piece of paper from a notepad. It would appear that directions on how to reach this room were written by hand. There's something written on the back as well.
I'd like you to steal the prejudiced statue in this room. What is that supposed to mean? Who writes a note to themselves like that?
If I had to guess from the text, I would say that this is actually a request from someone about what to steal. Just who is this person that requested the theft of the prejudiced statue? I thought that Mask for Mask had quit the business.
This guy's just a copycat using the name. A phony successor. He's just another petty thief. His real identity is an out-of-work guy by the name of Kashino.
Kashino! Kashino! Kashino!
He's 29 and wanted on larceny charges. From his clothes and what he was carrying, we determined that this guy's the real Mask for Mask 2. The cause of death appears
To be loss of blood from the back of his head. It seems that he was struck with something very hard. In other words, he was bludgeoned to death.
Not Casino. Mask for Mask the Second. Age 29. Oh my god, that's me next year. Opponent or opportunist unrelated to the first Mask for Mask. Found in Alabast. Real name Kashi No. Wait, what else do I need? Oh, his hat? No. Oh.
I suppose this is the wrapping cloth Mask for Mask the Second used to carry his stolen goods. But there's nothing wrapped in it now. I guess he never did manage to get his hands on whatever it was he was out to steal.
Now we're good.
I want to talk to Lang. I want to ask him if he wants to be my...
What does that mean?
I just want to be part of your symphony.
Larry, about the samurai sword that was used as a murder weapon.
Oh, that, dude. Well, I shook hands with the ambassador in this room, you know.
Yes, apparently you did.
And well, I totally forgot about it and left it behind when I left afterwards, dude. You want to talk about shock? I was the most shocked of all when I heard it killed someone, dude.
You're shocked! Foolish fool looking especially foolish for foolishly stating such a foolish excuse. You forgot to take something that big with you? Who would believe such a tale?
Hold it!
Sorry, Miss Von Karma, but I believe him. Because if anyone could forget something like that, it would be Larry.
Yeah, gee, you believe me, dude. I just knew that our friendship is something special.
Anyway, even if Larry had simply forgotten the sword and left it behind, that in no way clears his name. Which means that I will have to prove his innocence from a different angle.
Hey, that's an official Steel Samurai TM weapon. Huh? What? You want me to do it? Oh, you have no idea how many fans asked that of me, dude.
Huh? What are you prattling on about now?
Steel Samurai Sushi Slash!
Oh. How was that? I bet it set shivers up your spine, dude.
I let myself get caught up in being a spectator. How could I have failed myself?
Edgy.
The person shaking hands with the Steel Samurai in the picture, Ambassador Alba.
It was taken just before the murder.
This Steel Samurai must be very popular. They're even using the National Treasure as a backdrop.
I just don't understand. What exactly is so great about the top knot there?
Certainly there's a depth to the show that a young person like you can't fathom.
Really though, imagine being Larry's friend and hearing about his weekend. He always has a story. Listen, they may say they don't like him, but every time he's got tea, they're just like, yeah, Larry, I'm totally not interested. Tell me more. Tell me more.
Speaking of young people, aren't young children the target audience of this show of costumed actors?
I love that Edgeworth loves tokusatsu. That's so cute. It's also just so interesting because tokusatsu now, it's still pretty niche, but like there's a lot more people that talk about their love of it, like things that aren't just Power Rangers. Because obviously in the generation of when this game came out, the only like real tokusatsu we had in the States was Power Rangers. And now like, you know, people are like, I love Kamen Rider, I love Ultraman, I love XXXXX. Oh, I only have this.
It's a fireplace, and by the looks of it, I don't think it's been used recently.
Yes, I can't say that I see anything unusual about it.
Hell yeah, Power Rangers. What's everyone's favorite Power Rangers generation? I grew up with like SPD and Mystic Force.
Two gorgeous flowers are in full bloom here. I'm sure flowers as lovely as these must have equally as lovely of a name.
First, Mighty Morphin.
Miles Edgeworth, are you done staring? I should hardly think passion flowers are all that rare.
Passion flowers? That's a rather unusual name.
That's Mystic Force.
It was named by priests in the 15th century for the Passion of Christ.
As they say, you learn something new every day.
The way I was watching Ultraman before I was even aware of Power Rangers as a child. Yeah, some kids did grow up with like other tokusatsu series, but usually the only one that's like mainstream, quote unquote mainstream in the States was Power Rangers.
This must be Ambassador Alba's desk.
His notebook is open on his desk. He must have been in the middle of some important work. Sapling growth log. It finally sprouted today.
Funny, it doesn't look like important work to me.
Do I have everything?
There are decorative plants here as well. This room is overflowing with nature.
Humans used to live in the grandeur of nature once, long ago. I believe I'm not mistaken in thinking that those people truly loved nature.
Wait, Evil, are you in Japan right now? There was also this one I watched about dinosaurs, and the Blue Ranger was literally a cave. I think it's like Dino Charge. Mystic Force was my favorite. The Yellow Ranger was my favorite. I also noticed that the Yellow Ranger was usually a female as a kid, but Mystic Yellow is a guy. Wait, let me look up the Mystic Force cast. Mystic Force. They all had caves. Oh, yeah. I'm starting to remember the cast of Mystic Force. Power Rangers SPD. SPD, they were like cyber cops. Dang.
Oh my god, Hero Style, hi! You're my best friend.
Please make sure you follow Kiro. You just got home Wednesday. Oh my god, I didn't even realize you were in Japan. Wow, you got so much Ace Attorney goodies. What was I gonna say? This video is good. I only watched the I didn't even know. I mean, of course there was a JV version, but in my head I'm just like, huh? I'm more of a magical girl person that's a Power Ranger person than a Power Ranger person. I've only seen Mystic Force and Dino Charge. Well, Mystic Force is basically like magical girls. Yeah, Kiro, I was just saying I want to get Tekken now because Clive is shirtless by default with no mods. But like, I don't know if I want to get it on Steam or PlayStation 5. But like, the PlayStation 5 version isn't on sale on Amazon for some reason, and the Steam version might actually kill my computer. So, I don't know. I used to have a crush on the Blue Ranger. Without Tokusatsu, there wouldn't be magical girls, so maybe I am a Power Rangers girl. Tokusatsu has like influenced a lot of like, you know, pop culture, both in the East and the West. SPD, where they had the Red Ranger be a whole black man. Wait, was he? Power Rangers SPD. It won't kill your computer for you. You're so right. You're so right. Damn, it's on sale. Do I want to get it? I literally just bought the Kieran controller. I bought a controller for my PC. So like maybe I should get Tekken on Steam. Kiro, did you play it on Steam or PlayStation? Could you not make Noctis shirtless in Tekken? Does Noctis not have like a shirtless version in 15? Oh, it's only Gladio that you can take the clothes off of?
I believed I'm not mistaken in thinking that those people truly love nature.
This is coming from a man who loves shows featuring costumed actors.
She just had to go there again, didn't she?
Noctis did not, so people had to mod? Oh. I got the PlayStation version, but if I ever get into competitive, I might get PC. Get the PC version, so then I can play with you. Wait. What? Let me see what Noctis looks like. Noctis. Tekken mod. Project 2B for Noctis? They just replaced Noctis with 2B. Is 2B not in Tekken? Oh, wait, no, 2B's in Grand Blue Relink. Somehow, I feel like this isn't right. Like, I feel like Noctis shouldn't have this body type. I mean, I won't complain, I like it, but I feel like Noctis, like, isn't this ripped. I feel like he would be, like, either just, like, flat tummy, or, like, maybe, like, a little bit, like, it wouldn't be defined. That's a scene. Oh, you know, aren't there those videos like those scene guys that are, like, shirtless, but they're kind of going, like, whoa, 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 like, when they're dancing? Usually when people mod, they take the bodies off other... Oh, okay. I was like, I like it, but I feel like that's not Noctis. Anyways, maybe I will get Tekken. We'll see. It is Christmas time. Maybe I'll treat myself to it.
What is that plant supposed to be?
Francisco, can't you see that it's supposed to be the likeness of Ambassador Alba?
Miles Edgeworth, as a subordinate, you have a lot of nerve telling me what to think. I look forward to your salary assessment next month.
You are deluding yourself if you think you have any control over that. You'll also get to use your Xiao Yu with her new outfit. Wait, Xiao Yu is a new outfit. That actually matters because I actually genuinely really love Xiao Yu. Xiao Yu was my first main ever in a video game. And I think that literally determined that I was girly pop by birth. Xiao Yu new outfit. Wait, what is Xiao Yu's new outfit? Is it the, like... No. I'm scared that if I look up Xiao Yu new outfit on Twitter, I'm gonna get, like, a bunch of things that should be Clive. Oh, the Tekken 8 outfit does look cute. It does look really cute. Honestly, I probably would main Xiao Yu over Clive. Because... if I have not played Tekken since I first played Tekken, which was the first video game that I ever played, and I feel like I'm gonna have to, like, by principle, just play Xiao Yu. Oh, okay. I can spot absolutely no difference between this prejudiced statue and Babahl's.
The statue's face looks a bit like that costumed hero you like so very much. I only wonder why you Americans have such an affinity for this kind of face.
This statue wasn't made by an American, you know. At least I don't suppose. Mod Clive to use Xiao Yu's moveset. Clive using martial arts, it would be a little interesting because obviously that man only knows how to use a sword. Would I like to see Clive grapple men and, you know, be, like, shirtless and sweaty? Yes, but, like, the principle of, like, the fighting games. I feel like I can't, like, you know, like, I can't fuck around with modding fighting games like that because people take fighting games very seriously. Turkish oil, yeah, that. Okay, wait, but like...
Yes?
I only have one piece. I think all of your mods would just be client-side even if you do. That is true. I wouldn't be planning on, like, playing online or anything. I'd only play online with you. And I guess anyone else that plays Tekken. Are you convincing me to buy Tekken? If you buy it, I'll buy it. Like, right now.
I've only just arrived in this room myself, which is why we need to investigate some more.
Yes, I agree. Kiro, it's literally 50% off right now from the Steam sale. Tekken 8. It's $34.99. Well, the regular edition. The Ultimate Edition is $65.99. Wait, is the Ultimate Edition, does that come with, like, is that like the Season Pass? Does that come with Clive? No! Wait! I forgot about the avatar system because the second that I looked at the screenshot for the Ultimate Pack, quote unquote, I'm like, this isn't Tekken, because I just see Jin's giant ass head from their avatars. Look at this. This is ridiculous. That's not my Jin. I'm like, that's not Tekken 8. Classic Tekken t-shirt set, 32 designs, avatar skins, Kazuya Mishima, Jin Kazama, and Jun Kazama. Oh wait, this doesn't come with Clive. Wait, is Clive just his own separate... Why is Heihachi just wearing a baseball hat? What is this? Why is Heihachi taking me to the ball game? Clive wearing only a baseball cap? I can't take this picture seriously of Heihachi. Oh, so I'm assuming you can't buy Clive, like, now. Tekken 8. Downloadable content. Wow, Heihachi by himself is $8. Oh, that's right. Eddie's in the game now. I feel like I have to get him by principle. You can buy so if I only bought Clive and I had to like fight like Eddie in the game, like I could still fight him, right? I just wouldn't be him because like I don't own him. Oh, I have to be very careful about looking at my Steam on stream. I scrolled down and immediately saw the visual novel section. Correct? Okay, cool. I'll buy it if you buy it. That's a whole boba price? It's true. It's like one drink.
Yes, I agree.
Our priority should be on understanding what the current situation is.
Of course. I was planning on doing that from the very beginning.
In that case, hurry up and start the investigation already.
I will. So let's get started.
One boba or one Heihachi? I mean, I'll go for the boba, but for Clive. Wait, does Tekken have a photo mode? Can I like take as many photos as I want of shirtless Clive?
What exactly is that hideous fashion faux pas costume he's wearing supposed to be? I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. But there's something different about it than what I remember.
That costume is from the very first Steel Samurai. It's a live-action superhero show on television, beloved by children and adults alike. The Steel Samurai's weapon is the Samurai Spear, and it is with the Samurai Spear that he performs his special attacks, which enthrall all who watch them in action.
You seem to know quite a bit.
Not at all. And in any case, Francisca...
Start making room for all your photos. It's Steam. Steam doesn't have... Fine, okay, I'll buy it, Oh, give me 1 second. Let me buy it on Steam. We'll get to test out my new camera, or my new controller. Tekken 8 for my account. Continue shopping. Cart. Continue to payment. Okay, I bought it. I'll install it later though, because if I install it while I'm streaming, my computer is gonna be like, girl, like that, like right now, like that. Lamau, like that. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Wait, don't download it right now. Game, don't download right now. Don't download right now. What? 109 gigabytes? Hold on, are we back? Are we back? There we go. There we go. Okay, we should be back. The minute I bought the game, my stream was just like, girl, no. Not me just realizing Tekken is literally just Iron Fist. Yeah, it really is. It really is just that. All right, make sure you guys refresh the stream if you need to. Here, let me do the little warning. Okay, anyways.
Not at all. And in any case, Francisca, I believe the samurai you're familiar with is the second one. The Nickel Samurai, which was part of the case last year. Do you recall that case?
Yes, I remember. Although I'd much rather it stay buried in the depths of my mind.
Not that I blame her. She was shot during the course of that trial. I fear she may be suffering great trauma over the shooting.
Anyway, that aside, it looks like the Steel Samurai is the suspect in this time.
Yes, although that's because of who is inside the costume rather than the character. That's right! If he is the Steel Samurai!
Miles Edgeworth, have you been in shock over something this whole time?
No, I'm not in shock over anything. I wanted to forget that I received the Steel Samurai autograph from Larry. But the autograph... the drawing of the samurai spear and the caricature on his face. Why did he waste so much time on the most useless parts of the autograph? Hey, Edgy, did you say something, dude? No, I did not say anything!
Welcome in, Wesley.
It's a statue of the founder of Cotopia, Primate Deux. Because of it's the national treasure, I've heard that only a few are allowed to access it.
That's exactly right. Even we're not allowed to touch it. Not without the ambassador's permission, anyway. If we lay even a single finger on it, BAM! It's instant jail time. Understood. So it's that precious of a national treasure that a single touch can lead to arrest. And yet I sense that there is something off about that statue. What is the source of this unease that I feel?
I've talked to everyone. I just don't have enough pieces to, like, connect the dots.
What am I supposed to do? Now all I can think about is Tekken.
You know what's so funny? I totally remembered that there was this one time I was streaming Long Gone Days, and like I could not focus during that stream because they announced the Final Fantasy 16 DLC and that the DLC was available for download that night or something, right? And I was just like, I can't think about this game. I'm thinking about Clive. And now that Clive is coming to Tekken, I can't think about this game. I'm thinking about Clive. The unease is knowing Phoenix isn't. Oh, there we go. The unease is knowing that Phoenix isn't here. That's so true. There's also something I missed the Easter egg about Phoenix in this game. We can't see it until the very, very end once I finish everything now, because I completely missed it, and Kiro even warned me about it, and I just completely forgot like an idiot. Oh, it's the knife, because the knife has the... This, right? It's that, isn't it?
Eureka!
Oh no, it's not! No, go back, go back, go back, go back! Eureka! I'll never forget that when my friend Bonnie played this game, Whenever Edward said Eureka, she would say something very close, but very, very, very different. Trying to play a game and then boom, Clive Rossfield and his badonkadonks. It's true. It's hard. It's so hard. Urethra! Ooh. I want the official Phoenix Edgeworth rings. Me too. What am I looking for? Is it just the Babahl statue? Urethra! No. I'm actually stumped. I don't really know where I'm supposed to go. Hero, if you're here, what do I do? Hi, Cole. Welcome in. You zoom in on Edward's butt? No. I zoom in on Lang's chest. What am I supposed to deduce? Oh, do I use the knife handle? Is that it? Because I used the knife. Urethra! Damn it, no!
Death to all of them.
Whoa. Okay, I'll pull up the guide. 1 second. I don't want to look too far. Wait, what? It smells, it's gotta be the butts. Oh. What? Eureka! Okay, I didn't even realize. Wow, I really was not paying attention.
Look at this photo, and tell me what you find odd about this scene, Miss Von Karma.
The apparent joy on the ambassador's face as he shakes that top-knot's hand.
That's not it! I was trying to point out that the statue in the photo is facing a different way!
You're right!
This statue is a national treasure. As such, only an ambassador or a secretariat-level person is allowed to handle it. The fact that this statue is facing one way in this photo, and now is facing a different direction in this preserved crime scene, is proof that someone touched this statue around the time of the crime!
That was a bit of a scratcher. Ashen flowers. Well, we can't. The only person we can show it to is Larry, right?
Oh, hey, it's the Steel Samurai. I want you to answer this for me, Larry. And depending on the answer, I may yet let you live.
Oh. I didn't get anything out of that. Hold on, I gotta keep the guide up. I closed it. Why do I keep pulling up Francisca? Oh, it's saying I need the samurai spear in my organizer. This game is asking a lot from me. My brain is not fully working right now. Hold on.
Larry, about this spear. Oh, are you feeling it? Bam! I thought there was something strange about this spear. Tell me, Larry, is it just me or is this spear a bit bent? What? No way! It's exactly as it should be, yo! I have the autograph you wrote for me earlier. Now take a good look at which you drew with your own hands. You can see that the spear is clearly of a different shape. Ah! What do you have to say to that? I'm sorry, dude! When I hold the spear in my hands, all of a sudden I feel super powerful, dude. And then during practice, I was spinning it around and around and around. And bam! It hit the wall!
Hold it! You unbelievable! This is an embassy!
Oh, but I've always been like that, dude. Ever since I was a kid, bro. One time, on an overnight field trip, I bought a fake sword and I played with it late that night.
I hate that I identify with this because when I was in middle school, we took a trip to one of the local universities and they were having like an artist alley fair, and I bought a keyblade and I got made fun of when I brought it to the bus and everyone called me Key Boy, just like Sora.
I'm just a useless hot-blooded man. Larry, clarify that for me, will you? Okay, so it was some field trip, and I began to shadow fight with myself, dude. Not that, I meant what you said earlier about spinning the spear and hitting the wall. Oh, that. It's no biggie. It's not like I left a hole or anything, dude. That's not why I'm asking, Larry. The samurai spear is made of metal. I somehow doubt that a move as simple as spinning it around would cause it to bend.
I bet the kids were just jealous. I mean, at the time, yeah, like obviously it was like bullying, right? It was like because kids are insecure and all that. But I was also very insecure at that time too. And I took it so bad to heart that like, it was a Keyblade prop that was like made by, it wasn't even like a professional prop maker, right? It was like, I think like a student on campus that like made props. It was like, I remember it was PVC and then they like covered it with like, it was like a material to like cover, you know, everything, right? And I was so embarrassed by how I was made fun of on that bus ride that I took it home and I cried and I broke it and I threw it away. And that was like a lot of money too. And I was in middle school. So obviously like I saved up, like it was all the money I had for it. I skipped food and all that. But it was such a like awful experience, right? And Kiro's right. That brings me to my point now where it's like, it's crazy that like anime is mainstream now because like I went to go get lunch with my mom on Friday, right? And I gave her my credit card and my card has like a little skin on it that has the Cardcaptor Sakura Cloud card on it. Like I gave her that card and she's like, "Oh my God, that's so cute. What is it?" And I was like, "Oh, it's like from this anime." She's like, "Oh my God, no way. I love anime. What is it?" I'm like, "Oh, it's called Cardcaptor Sakura. It's from the 90s. She's like, "Wow, I've never heard of it. I have to watch it now." And in that moment, I was thinking like, wow, we've come so far that people just think anime is the coolest thing ever. I literally got bullied for liking it. Yeah, it was pretty uncomfortable. Like thinking about that memory, like I have not thought about it until now. I think I wiped it because I have PTSD from it. But like, yeah, like kids would get bullied for liking that stuff, right? And now, like, it's totally normal, and people have like peekers and all these little stickers in their cars and all that. I'm not bitter. I think what the point I want to make is that like it's kind of like being queer, at least in some parts of modern society, right? Like you would get bullied or you would, worse, right? You'd be like crucified for it, right? And now we're kind of in this era where like kids can like walk home from school holding hands of being the same gender, right? And like some kids are even able to express their gender the way that they want to. And I'm happy. The only thing I can be is happy for the next generation, right? Because I didn't get to have that when I was a kid, but at least the kids of the next generation can feel safe and not be bullied or worse. Times change. Times change. Yeah, I know. Anime movies, like, they're in theaters now. Yeah. I remember I kept liking Pokemon as a secret in middle school. Wow, now we're just, like, unpacking trauma. No, but, yeah. Why did I think about that Keyblade memory again? Yeah, but I mean, like I said, I'm glad that it's becoming more normal now, and that like that's also kind of why I try to be big on like we as a community here, should feel safe to like what we like. The Samurai Spirit. Oh, thank you guys. Can you guys tell that I did not take Adderall today?
I somehow doubt that a move as simple as spinning it would cause it to bend.
Man, Edgy, you're so naive. What? Where did that come from? Well, you keep calling it the Samurai Spear, but it's not real. You can't really fight someone with it, dude. 'Cause it's hollow on the inside. You could hit it against practically anything and it would bend, dude.
Did I take my vitamins? I keep on saying take vitamin C. I forgot to take vitamin C today. I'm going to take it tomorrow morning. I take vitamin C in the morning. I wake up at like 6:30 a.m. and then I take Adderall and then I take vitamin C right afterwards. But I don't take it on weekends because I don't need to.
Is that so?
Don't tell me you thought it was real. Oh, but don't take it the wrong way, dude. I just think that part of your personality's cute.
Larry? Larry?
I see. Your friendship truly is something special, gay boy.
Move, I'm gay.
Be who you are, Larry.
Ugh, that's not friendship, it's utter humiliation.
I guess that about wraps up my investigation. That's...
Why are her boobs like that?
Yo, Pink Princess, how are you feeling? Still feeling ill?
And yet another strange character comes out of the woodwork.
And so the Pink Princess also comes to pay the Alabastian embassy a visit.
One of us? Is she girly pop? Pop or flop? Pop or flop?
I believe I may need to speak with her as well.
My coconuts, you can put them in your mouth. Right now, right now, right now, right now.
This is actually no. So I was this is such a random tangent, but I was looking up Infinity Nikki on TikTok today, and this sentiment that I did not even realize that I'm actually really happy for, that a lot of gamers that are playing Infinity Nikki have, are that it's so refreshing that A, like it's a girly pop game, but B, Nikki's outfits, Nikki does not have jiggle physics. There's no like awkward like over hypersexualization. And it's like a lot of, you know, female gamer, or a lot of gamer girls and femme identifying gamers find comfort in that, you know, it's really meant for the girls and it's not like any sort of sexualization, weird male fantasy. So that's awesome. I really do like, Infinity Nikki's a great game.
Miss Pink Princess, I have a few questions I'd like to ask you.
Yeah, it's like pure dress up and like, ooh.
If you would please answer
Me!
This might be what they call fate. How could this happen 2 days in a row?
What the? Aren't you Miss Oldbag? Yes, Diva! Everyone, say it with me on 3. 1, 2, 3. Diva!
Why are you so surprised?
Ah, so you're the one they got to play the Steel Samurai.
Diva! 1, 2, 3. Diva!
Must answer my calling.
Wait, what's that video I sent Hero? It's like, Yes, Mother Queen Boots video. Yes, Queen, Skinny Legend, Versace Boots the house down, Slay, Queen Hunty Mama, and oop, Daddy work, chill, Charlie XCX, snatch my wig!
It's too bad I didn't realize that until now.
You are acquaintances with Larry?
Why, yes. We worked at the same company for a little while, you know. That's why it's okay, my edgy poo. You don't need to be jealous.
Diva Boots, you're gonna be Diva Boots. Slay work, cunty sashay, better work, hunty. You're gonna be Diva Boots. Slay, cunty work, Diva Miss Pussy Diva Boots. Boots.
I was in the next room, you know, trying to get in some beauty sleep. But it was so noisy here that I couldn't fall asleep. So I came over to complain. So imagine my shock when I saw my precious edgy poo waiting here for me. I mean, who could have imagined that you would ever come to a show like this? I guess I misjudged you, edgy poo.
You misjudged him.
I thought he was trying to avoid me, you know.
That was no misjudgment on your part. That's precisely what I was trying to do.
But it looks like the winds have shifted and he's now willing to be chased after. I'm simply overwhelmed. Don't you worry, Edgy Poo. I chase you for forever, to the ends of the earth.
I can't believe they used her twice.
Ex-security lady, the woman behind the Pink Princess. I believe her real name is Wendy Oldbag.
They reused this cameo, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Isn't that just peachy?
This is one of those rare times when Francisca and I actually see eye to eye.
Oh, give me 1 second. I got a BRB really quick, okay? Just give me. I'll be right back. I'll stay with the diva. She really is diva. I find it so sad that her titles. No, the joke is because like Edgeworth is really like just like that like he doesn't want to like acknowledge her name.
Now then.
Oh, wait, wrong person.
Now then, What are you doing here? I thought you were working at Gatewaterland as the Pink Badger.
What are you talking about? That was ages ago.
That was yesterday!
Look, I worked at Global Studios before, a long time ago, right? Well, they called me up this morning, kind of out of the blue, actually.
They called you.
Apparently, the girl who plays the Pink Princess collapsed from a bad call. It happened so suddenly, they called me in to be her last-minute replacement.
Do they not have enough people on staff at that studio?
I really couldn't say no, so here I am playing the role of the heroine. Instead of that Mindy girl, I mean. But the poor girl, I feel bad for her. Because they let me stand in for her, she's gonna have a terrible time when she returns. I mean, I'm not exactly great at it, but to be standing at the very last thing, I tripped into the ragdoll into the shuriken, and the audience was in uproar, but to tell you, they're really just a bunch of...
I mean, I'm not exactly great at reading that strange font they use, plus I was called in to be a standby at the very last second, so I tripped over all the most important lines. I threw that ragdoll instead of the shuriken and hit the samurai instead of the enemy. The audience was in an uproar, but as an avant-garde actress, they'll forgive me, because I tell you, they're just really a bunch of simpletons.
You're a rather lively old lady.
So, basically, you received the stand-in request this morning, correct?
Oh, you got it. You need to see it? I've got it right here. Look.
It appears she's telling the truth.
I tell you, my fine acting moved the entire audience to tears.
Yes, tears of laughter, as I recall.
But being famous has its problems too, you know. Here, take a look at this. It's a letter from a stalker. I was just taking my break when I found this stuck under the door to my room.
Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your loving night? What?
Honestly, you really have to watch out for these kinds of things. Look what it says. Wendy, I'll be welcome to my keychain. We have bananas and avocado. I'll be descending on you from above tonight. You lovely night. How absolutely revolting. I mean, you'd think you could get my name right. There's no accented in my name.
Wait, this horrible handwriting. Where have I seen this before?
But now that you're here, Edgy Poo, I feel 100% safe.
Wait, what? Honkai's just announced. I'm so sorry, I was looking at Twitter. Honkai announced a DualSense PS5 controller? Wait, hold on. This is what it looks like. It actually looks kind of cool. I kind of want it. It looks pretty sick. Does it vibe? I'm sure it does, Evil. Wait, they kind of are Kieran colors, huh? Oh, hell no. I can't buy it. It's gonna be like, its battery life is gonna be like 2 hours.
Where do I factor into this?
You'd bust that evil stalker man for my sake, wouldn't you, Edgy Poo?
Well, if you allow me the liberty to handle this in my own way, I'll gladly dispatch a detective to your house later.
Oh, come on, Edgy Poo. Stop being so dismissive and playing hard to get.
But you need I bought a Kieran coded controller, Evil. Here, I have a screenshot for it so you guys can see. It's the controller I'm gonna be playing Tekken on. I've literally been debating about which version of the controller to get for months, and then I decided to get this one. This is it. This is it. Letter from a stalker. Yeah, it's like a pastel version of my color palette.
What were you doing at the time of the crime?
What crime?
What?
After the show was over, I had nothing but free time on my hands. So I used the fireplace in the room next door to keep my bad hip warm. Oh no! No!
Well, a murder occurred in the room right next door to yours.
Is that right? Oh, Edgy Poo, I'm so scared. Hold me, caress me.
Why is she me for real, for real? She's like talking like me.
Hold it! If you could please not cling on to my personage.
In any case, I take it then that you failed to show up at the Ambassador Alba's speech.
Oh, that. Nah, I didn't go. I mean, I may have the heart of a young tender maiden, but my body just refuses to cooperate at times. As soon as the show ended, my hips started acting up and got stiff. I couldn't move at all.
Can you provide proof of your condition?
Oh, you just go on ahead and ask the doctors in the infirmary. I thought she was gonna be like, you just go on ahead and cough and feel yourself, Edgy Poo. They're the ones who carried me from the theater all the way to this embassy.
Okay, but like, she is really me for real, because I'm literally slouching right now and like shrimping because my posture is so awful. I have to get back to like taking my daily walks after work.
I have to admit the thought of her not being able to leave that room is rather pleasant.
Prosecutor von Karma, I brought the police dog as you requested.
Is that Missile? Good work. You may leave now, officer.
This dog.
I requested the assistance of a dog in our search for the Yatagarasu.
Looks like you guys have some pretty bright dogs in this country, too. Hey, you're a real cutie, aren't you? Yeah, that's a good boy.
Lang!
That's the police dog's gumshoe's been taken care of. I think its name is Missile.
What a fitting name for a police dog that dashes out in front and attacks.
That action alone isn't exactly what's going to solve this case for us, you know?
There's a Missile cameo? Now, Missile, I want you to find some clues. Go! Good dog. You really are quite bright, aren't you? Unlike a certain someone that I know. Now, what do we have here?
Yeah, so Missile is the same in Ghost Trick and Ace Attorney because Missile is based off of Shu Takumi's dog.
What's this? It looks like a small hot dog, but...
Wait, Francisca, isn't that an official samurai dog?
Wow, they're pulling the references left and right. This is literally from the first game.
kid. I wonder if it's all right for him to eat that.
It's just a meat schmeat substance snack featuring the Steel Samurai. I'm sure he'll be fine.
That's quite a bit of information you gathered there in a single quick glance.
We should really be focusing on why there was a samurai dog there in the first place.
It looks like that snack wasn't all missile found.
Oh, and what do we have here?
It appears to be a lady's undershirt. I wonder if Ambassador Alba might have an interest in cross-dressing.
I somehow doubt that. It doesn't look like the shirt would even fit him. A samurai dog and a lady's undershirt. What are these two items doing in a room like this? Given the circumstances, the lady's undershirt could only belong to one person. I suppose I should get this over with and ask the owner of said undershirt about it.
This section has been so weird. He was a much bigger help than I thought he would be.
Yes. However, there are a few aspects I don't understand about what we found.
In that case, you should keep on investigating until you do understand. Now, my subordinate, continue with the investigation.
All right, I will. It is with great dread that I proceed and do what I must to solve this case.
Take care, Misaki. Bye-bye.
If you could please take a look at this brown-colored undershirt.
Oh, Edgy-Boo, what is the meaning of this?
Huh?
Why did you steal that thing from my bags? All you had to do was ask, and I would have gladly given you as many as you like.
Thanks, but no thanks. That shirt was found here at this crime scene.
What?
It really was a panty raid!
Come now, why don't you just confess and explain what it's doing here?
I know nothing. Nothing, I tell you.
What?
Oh, I admit that I used the fireplace to dry that shirt. But I can't really help the fact that I had to, you know? Wearing that pink princess costume's like being in a sauna. And on top of that, I got fingered as a suspect.
Wendy! This will diva. Diva, 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 diva.
You're too cruel, Edgy-Boo.
Are you claiming that you never once set foot inside this room?
Of course I am. If I'd been the one to find the body, do you think I'd be as calm and relaxed as I am? I tell you, it's always like this. Tabloid is me.
I'll wait for a division, I'll read it. You done? I was lighting up my candle. Wow, I've used half of it already.
I tell you, it's always like this. It's always my fault for some reason or another. That weekly tabloid article's missing, the camera's missing. That lawyer always makes sure it's my fault they're missing. Speaking of missing, this is the matter of my husband. Could you believe that when we got married, he said, I guess I'm stuck marrying you. What a coward way to propose to that. What he should have done is, he should have whispered in my ear, I don't deserve you, but I can't help it. Will you marry me? Honestly, men these days.
Well... I don't believe she's lying about her actions.
Thank you for the don't auto welcome in.
So I can safely assume she was drying her shirt by the fireplace on her break. And somehow the undershirt managed to move from the next room into this one.
He wants her to be guilty of murder so badly.
I assume the samurai dog was also yours?
Ah, that brilliant mind of yours. You can really see through everything about me.
No. No, please tell me she was not with the samurai dog. Not with the samurai dog.
And the feeling of dread continues. But I suppose I should ask for more details.
No, please, no!
That samurai dog was yours, wasn't it?
Oh, of course I'm forever yours, my edgy wedgy boo.
Hold it! If you could just stick to what I asked you.
Edgy? Are you? And Miss Oldbag?
No!
You really don't change, do you? When will you learn how to take a joke?
Are you joking? Are you sure you're joking? Are you sure you're joking?
Anyway, that samurai dog wasn't mine.
Oh, thank God.
Those things are a present from the studio to the embassy.
A present?
The studio bigwigs basically told us to play delivery boys. We were supposed to hand the dogs off to the embassy people and tell them hi. I mean, hi.
I'm trying to do it.
Hi.
I had to pile them all into the push cart just to move them all. The studio guys should have delivered those things by themselves. Right, Edgy?
So did you deliver the samurai dogs to the embassy staff as per your instructions?
Hey, Edgy, don't you just ignore me and my question, dude. Aren't you gonna stick up for me? About that. See, after the show, I went to rest a spell in the dressing room. Because of my bad hip, you know. And there they were. The samurai dogs were just sitting on the dressing room floor.
I suppose you had to make preparations for disturbing them after the show.
Well, if by preparation you mean sampling them as well.
Excuse me?
Oh, I tried when I thought they were actually quite good. Sorry, but I just had to find out. I know it was silly of me to think this, but I'm thinking that since they're for a kid's show, the taste was probably for kids too. But they were so good that I couldn't stop. Before I went back to my room, I just had to help myself to half a dozen or so more.
She's so real. She's so real.
As I sat there by the roaring fire, warming them and eating them, I thought, this is... What is it now? Oh, I know. I bet you want a box too, don't you, my edgy boo? Well, who am I to say no to you? But I'll only give you one. The rest are all for me.
Wait, the flavor text said,
Samurai dogs forced onto me.
Looks like the lesson for today is that when the Steel Samurai and the Pink Princess take off their masks, they transform into a pair of annoying troublemakers.
is it time? Is it time? What? Oh, fuck. I knew it was the first one. I knew it was these two. Diva. She's so... This section is so unserious. Hey, come on.
There's no trace of this room's fireplace being used.
And your point is?
Smoke was supposedly pouring out of the chimney connected to this fireplace. At least according to Larry. This is a contradiction of fact, is it not?
Are you sure he wasn't just disoriented or something up on that roof?
There's testimony from an investigator that puts Larry at this particular chimney. So no, I don't think it was mistaken impression on Larry's part. On the other hand, the fireplace in the next room was being used at the same time. Where do you suppose the smoke from that fireplace went?
Ah, I see. So what you're proposing is... the smoke that came out of the chimney was actually from Miss Oldbag's fire. So basically the fireplaces of neighboring rooms share one chimney. Is that what you're implying?
Precisely.
Bing bong!
The lady's undershirt that Missile found.
Ugh! Why are you getting all excited over holding onto a lady's undergarment? Francisca, he's gay. Miles Edgeworth, you uncouth sea slug! Ooh, you guys should use that as an insult. If you know the owner of said undershirt, then hurry up and return it to her already!
You have it all wrong. This is evidence. And the owner of this piece of evidence was in the room next door. And yet, despite that, Missile found it in the fireplace of this room. This lady's undershirt.
Are you seriously claiming that it somehow passed through a solid brick wall?
Not quite. The fireplace in this room is connected to a chimney. The other fireplace in the other room is also connected to the same chimney, leading us to the possibility that the two fireplaces are linked to another.
Perhaps a closer look at the back of the fireplace is in order.
There's an X on the back wall of the fireplace. Let's see if I can't get a better look at it.
What in the...
The wall separating this room's fireplace from the next room's fireplace apparently turns. As I suspected, this fireplace does indeed connect this room to the neighboring room.
The neighboring room?
There appears to be nothing particular about the next room. But the fact that there is nothing special about the next room isn't what's important. It's the fact that there's a secret passageway through this room's fireplace.
I don't think I said hi, Haru. Welcome in, Haru. Well, now that the fireplace connects to we now know that the fireplace connects to two rooms, but how exactly is that significant? You aren't going to suddenly name the old lady as Mask for Mask II's killer now, are you?
No, she couldn't move at all because of her stiff hip. So she could not have been the one. Unfortunately, I believe that this fireplace has nothing whatsoever to do with Mask for Mask II's murder.
Investigation complete.
It would appear that the answer has made itself known. You're making quite a confident face there, Mr. Prosecutor. Bring it on! I'm ready to counter any argument you may have. Very well then, if you are prepared. I'll show you how exactly where my deductions have led me. Good! I'm counting on you, Edgy! Leave it to me, Larry. My first attack will be to expose your lie for what it really is.
My lie?
I know that there's still something you're keeping from the rest of us.
What's wrong with you, dude?
Why is it you won't believe me no matter what I say, Edgy? Curse you! I should just hurry up and die already if that's how it's gonna be. I'll confess to every murder in the whole world, and then I'll kill myself and throw everything into vast destruction confusion.
You made some wonderful friends as a child, I see. Larry, I only have one thing to say to you.
Even if you make that face at me, it's no use. A man who's ready to die is strong-willed, you know.
Larry, it doesn't matter what sort of harebrained trouble you've caused. I only ask that you do not lie to me. If you cause an innocent person to be judged unfairly because of some insipid lie, I will never forgive you.
Edgy.
Although allow me to say that I consider you to be among the innocent in this case, and that I will draw the real killer out. You can trust me on this.
All right. This time I'll tell you the whole truth, okay? What happened? What didn't happen? The works.
Just what happened will do. Now then, if you would please testify as to what you did up on the roof tonight.
What is happy face?
Up on the rooftop, dude. After the show, I left the pushcart in the rose garden and came into the embassy. And they took a picture of me shaking hands with the ambassador. After that, and until my next appearance, I had some free time, so I wandered around. That's when I spotted the chimney. A chimney is like this rare thing, you know? So then I wanted to play Santa and decided to give it a try. I totally wasn't like trying to like raid panties or anything like that, dude.
Larry, I thought I just finished telling you to not lie anymore.
But it's kinda ultra embarrassing, dude.
And what exactly is so ultra embarrassing that you can't tell me?
Edgy, man. I just said it was embarrassing, so of course I can't just blurt it out. So you're just gonna have to reason it out of me!
As your superior, I command you to hurry up and expose this man's lie.
I have every intention to, for I'm not allowed to let us waste time on such a trifling matter.
I totally wasn't like trying to steal panties at all, dude. It's not like I ever even watched SpongeBob. Like, what's a panty raid, dude? I'm not a crab, I'm just a dude. I'm a bro, man.
Hold it! You suddenly wanted to play Santa.
Oh, well, actually, I dressed up as Santa once before already. That was down at Gourd Lake.
Ugh. I'd appreciate it if we wouldn't dredge up such unnecessary memories for me. Sounds like you guys had to share a lot of a history. And perk to being childhood friends, huh? Besides, it's not a felony to dress up and play Santa, you know? Santa doesn't go around killing people after he comes down a family's chimney, after all. Actually, is it worth delving into whether or not playing Santa is a big deal? Actually, I believe in this case of this man, playing Santa is actually quite a big deal. Are you saying that your buddy isn't exactly made of Santa quality stuff? Precisely. You hit the nail on the head, Agent Lang.
Hey, Edgy, that's so incredibly mean, dude.
Tell me something, Larry. Did you know that Santa's job is to deliver presents to people all over the world?
Of course I know that. I did graduate from junior high, you know.
In that case, it's your turn to tell me something. I want you to tell me to whom you were delivering a present to.
It was, delivering a present to a child not basking in the warm glow of love, dude?
Objection! That must be the most elegant description of you I've ever heard, but a lie is still a lie. You sure know how to kick a guy when he's down, you know that?
In any case, the person you wish to deliver a present unto was most certainly this.
Take that!
Interesting taste you have there, Mr. Suspect. Don't spread lies about me. I totally didn't want to see Miss Oldbag so much that I'd try to go down a chimney.
Oh! I advise you to stop right there in your bashing of a lady.
Well, I must admit that I myself hardly ever had the want to run into that lady. However, what if you were misinformed and under the wrong impression? Then what?
Define wrong impression.
I simply mean that the man before you thought to enter the old lady's room without knowing one very important fact. And that fact is best summed up with this.
Take that!
Larry, I'd like for you to take a look at this piece of evidence.
No way! But, it's not really all that important, is it?
Oh, oops.
That is such a long, bit. What is this?
Larry, I'd like for you to look at this piece of evidence.
No way!
But
It's not really all that important, is it? It's always like this. You're acting so high and mighty and then you bully me. That's why I refuse to look at it.
Be quiet and just take a look.
Well, if you say so, Franzi, but only because you say so.
some people never change, even if their attitudes do change at the whim of women.
So what's up with that anyway?
Why, it's proof that you never even knew existed, of course.
Oh, is that all? Well, I don't need it right now, so I'll just give it back to you.
What?
I've got you on the ropes now, don't I?
Take that!
Oh, it's not the undershirt stuff? Oh, food. Hello, Moo. How are you? Oh wait, no, and then I just press.
Hold it! Objection! Take that!
What is this save? Oh, that's the wrong save. Wait. What do I need? Oh!
Take that!
This is something the old lady received from her employer for the night. The girl who normally plays the Pink Princess, Mindy, was it again? It seems that this man is quite taken with that actress.
Hold it! But that's not true, Edgy. She's the one with the hots for me. I just know it. I can feel her sexy beam piercing my heart when she's watching me. Sexy beam, I tell you!
You filthy, despicable, inconsiderate, fickle, idiotic, cowardly apparition of a man! You haven't matured at all since we last met.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor.
Yes?
This guy, he's got bigger problems than just getting involved with murders, I take it.
I suppose you could put it that way.
Hey, what the heck, man? I don't get you guys at all. Why do you all have to make me out to be some sort of bad guy?
Return to the original topic. I propose that at least this much has been made clear. Without any knowledge that Miss Mindy had fallen ill, Larry tried to make his way into the Pink Princess's room. And that much we know for sure.
Hold it! Hey, Edgy. Looks like I got a hang of this court thing now.
But we're not in court at the moment.
Shut up! I see what's going on here, and it looks like what you do in court.
I guess old boy here has something he'd like to say. Langtu says, until the roof of the tongue dries, one never knows the whole truth.
And every time. Wait, no, not that. Not that. No. No, ew, not him. Have you ever just wanted a man? That's gonna be me when I load up Tekken.
You shouldn't form conclusions until everything is out in the open, which is why I'll listen.
All right, then get ready to listen to me defeat Edgy in a battle of wits.
Larry, have you forgotten that should I lose, your victory prize will be your arrest?
Larry's assertion, dude. So you think all I wanted to do was go visit Mindy? Well, I dressed up as Santa and climbed up to the chimney, but the smoke was really thick, dude. It was a case of mistaken identity, and that mistake made me late for the speech. Then, to top it all off, I became a suspect in a murder. That's what you really meant. But why would I ever put myself through so much humiliation on purpose? Ugh. Hey! Somebody say something!
Larry, are you seriously trying to submit this not as a confession but as a testimony?
So what if I am? Is there something wrong with that, dude? My claim's a claim, claiming my claim. Don't you have a problem with that? So it was you. You're my stalker! But I should warn you, it doesn't matter what kind of flattery you throw at me. I'm the devoted type of woman who's only holy. Ooh. I'm the devoted type of woman who's only focused on one man and one man only, and as long as Edgy Poo's alive, I just can't drop him and be unfaithful. No, I can't! Although earlier, I was tempted just a teeny-weeny bit by that wolf man, but that's just a test of my love for my dear Edgy Poo, which I pass with flying colors, but from now on, I'll stay completely true to my beloved Edgy Poo for the rest of eternity, I swear it!
I am not her. She's better than me.
Oh, I'm so inspired, dude.
You're such an inconsiderate, cowardly, idiotic, and all-around completely worthless man!
I thought I heard something ominous just now, but perhaps it was just my imagination. I believe there's nothing further for me to prove at this point.
What do you mean? Of course you still got something to prove. You still have to show some proof that I was trying to meet up with Mindy.
Proof, you say?
Remember, Edgy? Everything is evidence in court, right?
You mean evidence is everything in court, Larry? But I understand your point.
Yeah, see? I'm totally a pro at this now, dude.
Very well. If you wish to see the evidence, then let me show you the last piece of evidence you'll ever wish to see.
Is it the undergarments? Oh my god.
Objection!
No, it's not. Okay. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Come on, Larry, let's get this done. I gotta go to bed.
Hold it!
Larry, this is the final point you wish to make?
You got it. I've called on all the energy I have and told it to you with all my soul.
In that case, allow me to take that soul and break it.
Huh?
Yes, we'll stamp it under our feet until it's been ground to a fine powder.
A fine powder?
Ah!
If you really put all your soul into that, and you're ready for what's coming, right?
In place of the Honorable Larry, I offer my soul to you.
Larry, come out from behind there and face this like a man.
You're scary, my liege.
This whole testimony is one giant confession of all that he's done tonight. He's practically begging for me to show why he bothered to put himself through all this.
It's the letter then, right?
Objection!
Larry, don't even think about denying that you have knowledge of this letter.
Hey! Why are you showing that thing to me? Wendy, I'll be descending on you from above tonight, your loving knight. Well, isn't that just romantic?
But you weren't able to descend on her from above, were you, lover boy?
Ah! I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't remember a thing.
Objection!
You can pretend to be ignorant all you'd like, but it's written right here. This letter proves that you were not out to meet the old lady, but rather that you were attempting to pay Miss Mindy a visit.
Oh, it is Mindy. That is so genius of them.
Take that!
Larry, I suggest you take up penmanship lessons. That is, if you never wish to experience this level of embarrassment ever again.
What the heck? What are you talking about? Speak English.
You wrote Mindy so sloppily that it became Wendy to the average eye.
Hey, stop picking on me. It's so embarrassing.
There. Isn't that what childhood friends are for? They're the best, aren't they? We're punching! But that'll have to wait until we're off this crime scene.
Edgy! Save me from the scary, sexy man!
Sure, if you're willing to make amends, starting with your incredibly embarrassing mistake.
Larry and Lang are my low-key crack ship? I'm down for that. Wait. I was blinded by Lang. I don't know about Larry. That wasn't me!
Come again?
It's a fake! Someone's out to get me, so they made a fake letter! To set me up! Accept your defeat graciously! But you guys are being so mean!
Hold it!
They look really good standing next to each other. Oh no, Osaf, no.
Penmanship analysis.
What's that?
No matter who, all people have certain unique features to their handwriting. Ergo, all we have to do is compare the handwriting in this letter to a sample of yours. And we'll know soon enough who it was that sent this letter.
I'll never write another thing in my life!
Hold it!
Tisk, tisk, tisk. It's no use, Mr. Loving Knight. For you've already graciously provided me with a sample of your handwriting.
Take that!
Honestly, I see it. Oh no! We'll give in, Ashraz.
This autograph and this mysterious letter. If we compare the handwriting, we'll know the answer to our question soon enough. Confess now, Larry, to your miserable failure.
I'm sorry! I did it. It was me causing trouble again. I admit it. He whipped the nail right on the head, edgy.
So he finally confesses.
I saw the pink princess getting carried around in a stretcher and I got worried, alright? I wanted to go into Mindy's room, but the doctors wouldn't let me in. So what choice did I have? It was the chimney or bust, Edgy.
Your mind went from jumping from the door to the chimney. What a criminally overactive imagination.
Well, at least I was honest and wrote Mindy a letter and stuck it under the door. That way she wouldn't be so shocked when I came down through the chimney.
Except for the fact that the letter was an utter failure at conveying said sentiment.
I'm really sorry, dude.
Larry, you may be a shameful, good-for-nothing blight on the face of humanity. However, I always knew you weren't the killer. I told you to trust me, because at the very least, I can attest to that about you.
Edgy, you're...
Ah! We've lost a lot of valuable time because of you.
Oh!
In any case, I believe we can say that we now know exactly what happened. Mr. Larry Butts sought to climb down the chimney, not for access to the crime scene, but to enter the room of the elderly lady next door.
Hold it. Great job, Mr. Prosecutor. Although I still find it a bit unbelievable that the two of you are friends. But the suspicion on that guy over there isn't completely resolved yet, so don't get any funny ideas about running off, okay?
Thank you for the dope, Ryugen.
Oh.
Hey, what? Have a great stream. I'm about to end, dude. I'm tired.
Edgy, what does that big sexy wolf man mean when he says I'm not off the hook yet?
He means that you are now being shipped with him. Larry, did you forget? There are 2 layers of suspicion hanging over your head.
Oh, yeah, I spent the whole day playing Infinity Nikki, so I need sleep.
That's exactly what I mean. We can't only rely on the words of the suspect after all. We may have figured out where he was and what he was doing all night. But the blood-stained samurai sword that was left at the crime scene? As long as there's no satisfactory explanation for that, this wolf will refuse to ease up on his bite, baby.
Ah! Edgy, that guy, he looks like he's seriously about to make me his Omega.
I'm well aware. I hope your butt's as good at self-lubricating. And you should be as well. That this upcoming battle will be crucial. Thanks to the cooperation of our lovely Bumble. I've been dealt a very nice hand and a sweet trump card. Looks like we're about to enter the final bout. Now, Mr. Prosecutor, let's see what you got. I can easily point out the contradiction in the supposed murder weapon. But the real problem for me is figuring out what the real murder weapon is. This will be a high-stakes gamble. This was one game I can't afford to lose.
Langy, I want to talk to you, but I want to go get bed.
Why, Larry? I was the one who found the body of the victim, mask for mask the second. Besides him was the samurai sword, glittering red and offering up the scent of blood. It was supposed to be in the Steel Samurai's dressing room, but I found it here instead. Plus, I found the murder weapon's owner. The suspect, Larry Butt's in here too. Isn't it a bit far-fetched to accuse someone simply on the basis of ownership? This owner wanted to sneak into the crime scene. I think that's plenty to go on, don't you?
Hold it!
If you're alluding to his reason for being by the chimney, we've already established that.
Knuckle back!
Hang on! Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. You two are longtime friends, right? Who's to say you didn't fabricate the evidence to give him an alibi? You're accusing me of fabricating evidence? You think I can believe anything you produce? Forging evidence is all you prosecutors do! This man has some serious issues with prosecutors. But come on! I can't think of something as complicated as that. Right, Edgy? Larry, I can agree because I know you and your personality well. However, Agent Lang knows nothing about you. Or me, for that matter. I sense his hatred for my entire profession emanating from his entire being. Meaning that the only way I can prove Larry's innocent is to present irrefutable evidence.
Hold it!
Larry's already testified that he forgot the samurai sword here. Yeah, I was shaking hands with the ambassador in here, and I left it behind by accident.
Knuckle back!
So what? You lied earlier, so who's to say that this excuse isn't just another lie? But I forget stuff all the time, dude. Right, Edgy? Tell him. Why don't you tell him yourself?
You see, what did I tell you earlier? No one will buy such a pathetically weak excuse.
Yes, well, I know that it's not possible to prove such an excuse is true. And yet you offer it up as fact? You're a worse person than I originally thought. You're free to think what you'd like, however. I know that Larry's not the killer. Agent Lang, please continue with your argument. I'll expose the flaw in it soon enough.
Welcome in, Relix.
Hold it!
So, you were the first to discover the body this time. This time? What's that supposed to mean? You'd better watch what you say. I only said this time because earlier, Kay was the first to discover the body in Babahl. And your secretary, Agent Sheena, was ready to accuse her of murder for that.
Knuckle back!
Huh. So you're gonna use that excuse to call me suspicious now? Oh, of course not. I was simply pointing out the usual pattern with discoverers of bodies. But in the Babahl's case, there was proof that she was holding the weapon, right? Well, in this one, it's a bit different since we know exactly where the weapon is.
I think he's thinking of the spear here. Wait, hold on. Let me try doing the spear.
Objection!
Oh no. I'm so tired, but I want to finish the section first.
Hold it!
Excuse me, but glittering red and offering up the scent of blood. Do I have to spell it out for you? I mean the sight and smell of blood, of course. And according to the test, the blood on the sword belongs to the victim. The sword was made only to be used on stage, so it's not sharp. But it's pretty weighty. It's certainly heavy enough to beat someone to death with. Which leads me to suspect that the victim was beaten to death with a sword. Beaten to death, huh? This last statement is too important to just let slip by.
Hold it!
About this samurai sword, have you received a report from forensics yet? They confirmed that the blood on the sword belonged to the victim. Alright, but have they confirmed that the outline of the wound is consistent with the weapon? Tell me something. You see the dead body right there in front of you? So, if they were conducting the autopsy right now, shouldn't the body not be there? Well, I suppose so. I guess they must still be investigating this room, meaning that it's possible he doesn't know about the piece of evidence's true nature. Anything else you want to chit-chat about? No? Good. Now let's continue.
Yeah, I want to know your number. I want to know your life story. I kind of want to ask for your hand in marriage.
Objection!
There we go.
Do you know what this is, Ancient Lang? It's a long spear, right? We used to use those a lot in my country a long time ago. Piercing, mowing people down, spears are the weapons of heroes throughout history.
It's the next most effective weapon after the whip.
I think the whip is in a slightly different category. So what's your point? You gonna tell me that the spear's the real weapon? No, I simply want you to take a look at this section here. The way it's bent. Precisely. Apparently a certain troublemaker hit it against a wall in this embassy earlier. And as you can clearly see, the insides of the steel samurai's weapons are hollow. In other words, they're replicas that aren't strong enough to deliver a damaging blow, let alone the multiple strikes necessary to bludgeon someone to death. And yet there is not even a dent in the samurai sword. How do you explain that? Hi-ya! Oh yeah, the sword and the spear are made of like the same stuff, so they bend easily. But I wish they make them out of better stuff, because the spear got bent. I wasn't able to do my special early summer rain jab move. Man, I get such an earful from the director of the play for not doing it in the show. A steel samurai special move was changed tonight because of him?
Ouch! That's more than enough of your whiny whimpering. Now, back to the topic of the spear.
Yes, let's return to the real topic of discussion. This is where the real gamble begins. I don't have a real strategy per se.
So all I can do for now is let the chips fall to where they may be.
Using guesswork and taking risks in place of real logic is hardly the Von Karma way. It's neither smart nor very clever.
Ms. Von Karma, as you know, unlike your father, I am not a genius prosecutor. Plus, I doubt his record of a 40-year win streak will ever be broken. But perhaps it is for the best that it remains unbroken. For no one should have conceived of the notion to convict all defendants in the first place.
Objection!
What a foolishly foolish statement from a foolish fool who hates to lose. It's the job of a prosecutor to make sure that all defendants are found guilty in court. There's nothing more important in this world than a perfect victory.
Hold it!
That may be your opinion. However, I don't believe that it's all that we are. As a prosecutor, what I pursue is not the perfect victory, but the perfect truth. And that means the bridge I must cross will crumble beneath my feet. And let it crumble as I walk towards the truth.
Knuckle back!
You're good at keeping me entertained, Mr. Prosecutor. You know, humans are delicate creatures. The slightest bump and we expire. I'd like you to consider, if you will, the possibility that the sword was used in such a way that the attack killed Mask for Mask II without bending it. So what do you think of my hypothetical scenario? I think you know what to do here, right? And what you need. Of course. What I need is evidence he can't refute. This is it. It's time to bring this to a close. Please, I need it closed. It's possible to use the samurai sword to kill someone. And under these circumstances, it's the only logical conclusion. We searched the embassy, top to bottom, but the victim's blood is only on that weapon. So isn't it only natural that suspicion would fall onto the owner of said weapon? How long do you intend to cling onto that preposterous theory? As long as I want, because we've examined every corner within the walls of this embassy. There's no stone we've left unturned. And we have managed to come up with only one logical conclusion. That the only place inside this embassy with the victim's blood on it is the sword.
Hold it!
You left no stone unturned? Is that a fact?
Knuckle back!
If you've got something to say, then say it the only way I respect, Mr. Prosecutor. Yes, of course. In that case, allow me to make it all crystal clear for you.
Hold it!
The only place where you could find blood was on the samurai sword? That's right, even with luminol. Which means that there are no other possibilities outside of what I've already outlined. I have a problem with Agent Lang's assertion that the samurai sword is the weapon. If you believe that there is no other door of possibility left to open, then allow me to force open one for you!
Knuckle back!
And how do you plan to do that? By showing you what you may possibly be the real murder weapon!
Knuckle back!
The real murder weapon? I hate to repeat myself, but my men have already searched every last inch of this embassy. And they've concluded that nothing else could have been used as the weapon. Knowing these facts, do you still want to press forward with your little hypothesis? Of course. Because it's not possible that your men inspected everything in their investigation.
Knuckle back!
What are you talking about? I don't appreciate mind games, and I don't appreciate it when people like you slander my men.
Hold it!
I'm not slandering them, I assure you. I'm merely pointing out that their investigation of Dragnet has a few holes in it. Namely, that there is something your men couldn't even lay a finger on. And that item is the real murder weapon. All right, then, I'll play along for now. This real weapon that killed Mask for Mask II. What exactly is it? The real weapon, which not a single person has yet to touch, is this!
Take that!
Take that! The National Treasure of Alabast. Hold it! You mean the Primadua statue? Yes, and as you know, only the ambassador and his secretariat may touch it. Which I believe means that neither you nor your men were able to examine it, correct?
Get them back!
You know very well that if we did that, there'd be an international incident between the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babahl. The two countries' precarious relationship teeters in the balance over a stupid fight related to a sovereignty statue. But I'll be damned if I let something go unexamined.
Hold it!
Agent Lang, if you could take a look at this. The direction the statue is facing just before and after the crime are different. And there is only one conclusion I can draw from that. Go look for Ambassador Alba and get him to give us the okay to examine the statue. Shifu, you can't listen to this infidel's words. He's most definitely trying to trick you. Shifu, please, let's be rational about this. Langzi says, just go already! Yes, sir! Shifu. Yeah? I'm really sorry, but I was unable to convince the ambassador. I was unable to obtain permission for us to examine the Primadua statue. See. And even Shifu can't deal with this shit anymore. Wait, but then the investigation is at a standstill! Agent Lang, I will go and speak with the ambassador personally. Save your breath. He may act all weak and frail, but that old man's one tough cookie. I guess you've got to be tough when you're representing a whole country, you know? Agent Lang, what do you want? Let's just hurry up and examine the statue already. Whoa, but Shifu, what about causing an international incident? Quiet! I'll take the fall if I have to later.
Hold it!
Agent Lang, the hypothesis is mine, so if someone is to take the responsibility, it is me. Responsibility? We're gonna talk in such heavy terms. Maybe I should let you. Be a real problem for my men if something were to happen to me. All right, then. Less talking and more investigating, baby. If we want to know the truth, we can't stop here. Action must be taken. Agent Lang, I'd like to run a luminol chemiluminescence test on the statue. Luminol test? Ah, good thinking. If the statue's the murder weapon, then some of the victim's blood should be on it. Okay, let's get the forensics team in here. Looks like you hit the jackpot, Mr. Prosecutor. I guess this means this is the real weapon that killed Mask for Mask II. Indeed. But I wouldn't celebrate yet if I were you. This doesn't let your friend off the hook.
Doesn't prove that he didn't kill Mask for Mask the Second, so the charge remains. We are hardly done examining the statue, Agent Lang. Knowing that it is the real weapon, I believe further examination is required. You think so? Okay then, knock yourself out. And what do we have here? A sturdy smudge. It looks like a handprint. What a definitive bit of evidence, like you doing under here. Looks like we've got some fingerprints to analyze. Worst case scenario, these prints belong to Larry. It looks like it's too late for me to do anything about that now. Hey, forensics guy! I want results on these fingerprints ASAP, you hear me? Give them to me like...
Stacy Gars, it's going down!
Agent Lang, I have the analysis results, sir.
Good. And?
Sir, about the prints we lifted from the bottom of the statue. Well, you know the victim of the murder in the Babahl's embassy? The prints belong to him! To Mr. Manny Cochin, sir!
But that's... What's going on around here?
No, that's impossible! Each prima donna statue can only be handled by someone of that country. By the very fact that Mr. Cochin's fingerprints are on this one, it leads me to only one conclusion. This statue is actually Babahl's prima donna statue. Impossible! It can't be! Hi-ya! Larry never once set foot on Babahl's soil, so he was free to go. However, this new piece of information only served to confuse us even further. The ringleader of a smuggling operation was killed with an alabastrian knife in Babahl. And Damask II was killed on alabastrian soil with Babahl's national treasure. And the mystery of the great thief Yatagarasu, who visited both countries. The pieces were there, but I'd yet to see the big picture they were to form. There we go! I can finally get rest. Wow, I'm so sorry that investigation took so long. Anyways, we're done. Let's save one more time. Ah, hooray, hooray. Oh my god, that took so long. I'm just not on my A game. Maybe it's because I started late, maybe it's because I ADHD. I don't know. But either way, thank you guys for joining me today for Ace Attorney Investigations. I hope you guys had fun hanging out regardless. I appreciate the company as always. I don't have a schedule set yet for this week, but I'm pretty sure I can stream tomorrow. So I'll get a schedule up tomorrow as soon as I can. And yeah. Maybe we'll play some games this week, but also it is getting time. The week after this week that's coming up is Christmas, so I need to see if we want to do any community events or anything like that. I know I mentioned doing a potluck. Maybe we'll do that, because I do need to build a charcuterie board, so maybe we can do a charcuterie building board stream again, and you guys can share some food that you guys want to bake or make. I'll put that up on the Discord as well. But speaking of the Discord, if you guys are new here and want to keep up on all the socials, please feel free to join us on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, and Blue Sky at Atelier Kieran. If you guys want to join the Discord, the link is available down there. Anyone's welcome to join as long as you guys are over the age of 18, but you guys need to be adults if you're watching me stream, or else. No raid tonight because I'm really tired. I'm gonna go like literally straight to bed right now. But either way, I'll see you guys soon. Please take care of yourselves. Get some good rest. Don't forget to take vitamin C tomorrow morning when you wake up. And have a great week. I love you guys so much. And I'll see you soon, okay? Up to Kieran! Bye-bye! Bye. I might play some Infinity Nikki before bed. But that's my business.